And it looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. Oh, can you hear me, Marco?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you, Rene?
How good are you? Looks like you may have connection issues, so I'm going to keep going. So, and for everyone listening and tuning in, yes, we do have a bonus today. So, for those of you who've been following along for this last series, I think the bonus makes it 6 episodes of strategies to get more clients with a free membership. So today is the bonus session. It'll be a quick one, but it'll be a bonus. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, wrong screen. And let's see. First, before we start, we are following what we call the Dream Builders Blueprint, and the blueprint consists of the steps that we feel you need to take to be able to have success online, especially if you're brand new. These are the steps we want you to take because and let us know if you can hear me. I know I want to make sure that we have good audio, so send us a thumbs up on the comments or something. Okay, good. Margot just gave me confirmation that we can hear fine, so that's great. But anyway, so this is the blueprint that we recommend for everybody who, especially if you're new online, to follow. The mistake most people make is they try to emulate someone who's been a marketer for years online, and what they're doing doesn't necessarily apply to what you need to be doing right now. And so this is the steps from designing your dream lifestyle and the business that will fund it, delivering, uh, uh, so promising to commit to deliver results to an ideal client, inviting some people to that offer that you're delivering, nurturing, which is what we're doing today, systematically and continuously nurturing prospects and clients. And final step, which people like to skip to, which is where they make a mistake, is growth. That grow, and that happens at the end. That's where the advanced stuff happens. But today we're going to focus on nurture, and we're just to give you a little reminder of what we had for the series. We had 5 parts to this training. Today we're going to focus on the bonus. If you do want to go back and check out the series, you can just watch the previous lives. We did have a series before this one that's already part of our Facebook group. If you want to know how to join, stick around till the end and I'll tell you how to join that community, so that you can check out the previous one, which is VIP training program or coaching program. But right now it's going to be a real quick tip today. So moving on to what we're going to cover is today Facebook group options. If you're fairly, if you've been running a membership for a while, yeah, you could probably skip this one because you probably know this. But I have seen a lot of people make some of the mistakes that we're going to help you avoid today. So it would be worth it, I think, to stick around and just make sure that your group settings are set up correctly. So I'm going to go through a list of those real quick of what they need to be. Facebook recently changed the way they handle this, so this is important to know that, to make sure your stuff's right. They have a privacy section, so they can check the privacy of the group as part of the settings. And again, this is if you're including a group with your membership. If you're not, then it doesn't really matter. But most people do, especially with a free membership. So you got to make sure you set it to private. And the reason for that, I mean, you could go public with it, potentially, but we've noticed that even with our group, we used to have it public, and then we were asked by some members that said, "Hey, you know what? I'm asking questions and blah blah blah. I don't want my friends to see what I'm asking in this group." So that's why I think for most people, this makes sense to be private. So that's visibility, and then private means no one can see what happens in the group. No one can see the posts, the comments, nothing. Uh, if you hide the group, which you want to set that to visible, that means no one can find it. If you don't set this to visible, then no one's going to be able to find your group, and no one's going to be able to join, to request the group. The only reason why you would have that not be visible is that if you're setting up a small group that you don't intend to have it grow, of really maybe some intimate friends, and you don't want random strangers requesting access. That's where this would make sense. But in your case, you do want people to find the group and try to join it. So you want to make sure you keep that one visible. So that's definitely a mistake I've seen people make. Some extra features, and that's literally what Facebook calls this feature. So some extra features. They used to call these units, now they call them guides. So we went through different ways of organizing content. I believe, I'm not sure if I updated it to the guides, but they used to be called units. You might want to add this section if you want to have like an intro or some sort of foundational course that that you want to include with your Facebook group. They're called guides now. Um, and then who can join the group? We're going to make sure that I like setting it to only profiles. It's not too big of a deal if the group's free, but I do want to know who's actually joining. And when you let a page join, you don't really know who in that company is actually you're interacting with. So I like to set that to only profiles. And who can approve member requests? Only admins and moderators. Believe it or not, I've seen people forget to change this setting, and then they get random strangers being added to the group. So that's important. And then approve all member posts. That's optional. Some people, I like to leave that one off. But if you want only the admins and moderators to be able to create posts, and then the members can respond to it with comments and text, pictures, and all that, that's great. Some people have done that way. That's very rare. Most people leave that off. And that's what I recommend. The last one is link pages. Make sure you link your Facebook page. So that's, and like I said, these may seem beginner stuff, but if it would be worth, if you haven't double checked your settings recently, to make sure you check these, because I have seen people make this mistake of not having this set up correctly, and then random people start getting added to the group and they don't even know where they came from. So or people can't find their group. They link their group from their sign up page on their Toy Search page, and then they're not finding the group, or the link's not working. It's because they have it set to hidden instead of visible. So make sure to set that. And what I'm going to do now actually is play a small tutorial that kind of walks you through the steps to change these settings. And this is something that Margot prepped for us some time ago. So I believe it might still call it guides in there. I mean, units, but units has changed to guides very recently, as of maybe, I think, a week or two ago, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to go ahead and add that video real quick. And again, if you just want to see where the settings are set. So let me roll that through now.
Once in the settings, you will modify the name and description of the group, set it to private, and let the group be visible by others. After that, you're going to change your membership preferences so that only profiles can join your group and only admins and moderators can approve requests. We also have optional settings such as membership questions. We recommend you to add a question asking if a person has paid for the membership. Also, you can add post topics to your group. Click on Create and type any topic you like, such as fitness, food, or whatever you prefer for your group. You can also set rules for your group. Click on Get Started and choose among one of the example rules, or write your own rules for the group. We recommend you to add on the description section of the group the sign up link or URL so people can join easily.
And I think that was it. So just an example of some of the settings that I discussed, some of the other ones that I didn't talk about as well. But like I said, today was going to be a short one, so that was real quick. I just wanted to remind you of the training agenda that we had, which we're done. We're actually going to start a brand new series next week. We got it all prepped up and everything, so that should be awesome. And we should have this series in a document in our group in the next week or so that if you want to just easily consume it, they'll be cut so that it's right to the point. There'll be super short videos, 5 to 15 minutes long, so it'll be easy to consume. But moving forward, I mean, that was the tips for today. I do want to talk to you about how you can actually have a paid, your free membership, which could be paid as well, using our software. We are not a training company, but we do like to train you to help you win. But we are a software company that helps you launch these memberships, among other things. So I want to take a minute to cover that right now. And we feel that all starts with a free Facebook page, business page. It's pretty easy to set up and manage. You're actually not going to easily find a better marketing system online for free. And what we like about it is you can actually create custom apps that you can add to the fan page and link them like you see on the screen from the About section, a post, the button, and a bunch of other places as well. And what can that custom app do? It can actually protect your content and quick access in 3 ways. The first way is a free lead generation. So that means that you could actually promise someone a free download, free video, webinar, or a registration or contest or sweepstakes, a free membership, a number of different things for free to collect leads, which is what we're talking about here in terms of nurturing someone. So that would be the first way. It's just you're not charging for it, but you are collecting leads. The second way is a one-time payment. So if you're selling your online course, a one-on-one coaching package, a masterclass, a VIP coaching program of some sort, it could be a one-time fee. It could be $5 or it could be $5,000. Really, there's no limit on that. The other way, which is very popular, is a recurring payment or membership subscription, which could be either there's a number of different types of membership. It could either be a low-cost membership, $10, $20, $30, or it could be your client signing up for $1,000 a month of coaching. I mean, there's a number of different ones, or maybe your VIP coaching program or group coaching program that maybe is $500 a month. So there's a number of different options for recurring payments. But those are the main 3 ways you can restrict access to content using 22 Social, and to help you not only nurture leads, but also generate income online. This is how our system works. Every app comes with what we call a smart link, and when you share it on Facebook and other places, it'll automatically generate a preview image and text, and now you can change that in the settings. And when somebody clicks on that, they'll see what we call the gate or the sales or opt-in page, and that's where you're going to tell them, hey, what am I promising, either a paid product or a free product, for them to opt in and either just become a lead or actually pay for something. And when they click on that, we pull their Facebook profile, and they can actually confirm their email and agree to the terms and say continue. If there is a payment involved, this is where they would be sent to either PayPal or ask for the credit card information if you chose Stripe as a payment option, or PayPal for that matter. So when they continue, what's great is now after they opted in and paid, if there was a payment option, they get access to what we call the main content or members area. And that's where you deliver on your promise. That's where you give them either that course or access to the membership, or a number of different things that you may have promised to them in the sales or opt-in page. And what's cool is that you end up with a list of Facebook profiles and their name and email, which could be attached to an autoresponder. So if you do want to do email marketing, you could attach it to Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. We have about 10 or 15, I think, that we connect with. So you could definitely do that very easily. You don't have to manually add them. They can be added automatically. But if you don't want to have one, that's fine. We do have a backend where you can check and download all the leads as well. If you are running a sweepstakes, we do have a choose winner button. So that's something people really, really enjoy. And for their sweepstakes, makes everything easy. What's cool too is if there was a payment involved, we actually easily link to that payment profile on PayPal or Stripe to make it easy for you to manage. And that was the system. But one of the most popular features that people love about us is if you are using a Facebook group to either a free membership or a paid membership, we make it really easy to know who should or shouldn't have access to this. And that's because we have a Chrome extension we call Group Connect that you can install. And if what's cool about it is once you hit start, while you're inside a Facebook group in your computer, it'll actually color code names of people who are either requesting access or just posting content in the group, which makes it really, really easy to know who should be let in or who should be removed from the group. So that's where, there's people who use this use our system specifically for this feature because managing group access can be a real pain in the you know what. So that's Toin Social Connect. And well, ultimately, what I want to see happen for you is what happens to Will Irish, a friend of mine and one of our customers, is that you get constant notifications on your email every day of every new member that signs up or new client that signs up to pay you, and every time they renew their payment every month or every quarter or every year. And so we want you to have so many of these that you actually get bored of them and filter them out of your email, which I'm sure Will's doing that at this point because, yeah, they're exciting, but at the same time, you will have a lot of notifications on your email box. So we like for that to happen for you. But, we got to put in the work and get started. If you do want to join our free community, become a free, what we call ourselves our dream builders. We do have monthly training. If you're watching live, then you're watching today at Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. We do cutting edge strategies and training. Again, we're not a training company, but I've been in internet marketing for about 12 years now. And so if I know I want you to win, because if you win, then we win and your customer wins. So everybody's happy. But if you do sign up, here's the perks for signing up. You do get an extended trial of the software that I just went over. So you can get a full 30-day trial of our software. You do get a blueprint crash course of the blueprint steps that I went through initially. So if you want to get a quick crash course, you can get that for free. And you also get access to our community, as well as a weekly sweepstakes of prices. So we are going to announce a winner in a bit. If you're ready to go for it, you could sign up at 22s.com/stream. It's free. And what's great is you'll be able to experience the same thing that your customers will be experiencing if you set up a free membership using our software. And we also have one more thing. We also have a bundle we call a Dream Builder bundle where we include two things. So if you're ready to really build it big and you're committing to this, you could actually sign up and get 1 year of our software, 1 year membership to our software, which allows you to install in up to 3 businesses or 3 fan pages, and also a Dream Builder blueprint course, a full-on course where we go into detail on every one of the blueprint steps. It's not just a crash course, it's a full-on course. And we bundle those together. And if you're interested in that, you can go to 22s.com/stream and register there, and we'll give you the best price that we have available today. So if you want to go check that out, that same link, 22s.com/stream, you can do that. And then we have the prize winner. So the prize winner for today is, sorry. The winner is, I think you're having issues with the connection, Margot. That's okay. I'll take it from here. So the winner is Kelly Campbell. So Kelly, you won the free bundle, which I just went over. Essentially, you're getting a year of Toin Social Standard, and you also get the full-on Dream Builder Blueprint course. Can't wait to see what you actually create, what you launch from membership course or training program you create using our system. If you when you're ready to get started, just message our Facebook page, m.me/22social for a link directly, or you can find our page on Facebook and just send us a message, and we'll go ahead and activate that account for you. And that's pretty much it for today. I just want to remind you of our perks for joining. If you want to become a Dream Builder, 22s.com/stream. Pretty easy to get started, and you'll be able to get going with that. You'll also have access to the community. I want to remind you, we are going to have this training series, summarized, edited, clipped, and everything. Margot does a great job of doing that right on our community, on our Facebook, so that you can easily consume these tips that we gave for, I think we're at 6. Yes, I think we're at 6 this week. But let me see. Yep, I think that was it. And I go ahead, some connection issues, so I'm going to go ahead and say bye. I think did she make it? No, I think she's having connections. But anyway, a little wider screen here for me. But That's for this week. That's it for this training series. We are going to start a brand new one next week, so I'll keep you posted on that, or Margot will, because I don't. She helps with all the production stuff. But anyway, have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you guys next week.